Good afternoon and welcome to the Lunchtime News on MTV Sports. I'm Shanali De Silva. Let's take a look at your headlines first. President issues proclamation to prepare for the Northern Provincial Council polls. Northwestern and Central Provincial Councils to be dissolved at midnight tonight. India expresses displeasure over steps being taken to amend powers of the provincial councils. And now for the news in detail. President Mahinda Rajapaksa has issued proclamations to the Elections Commissioner to make preparations to conduct the Northern Provincial Council elections. According to presidential spokesperson Mohan Samaranayaka, the written instructions were handed over a short while ago. Thereby, the Elections Commissioner will take necessary measures to conduct the Northern Provincial Council elections. The Northwestern and Central Provincial Councils will be dissolved at midnight tonight. When News first made inquiries in this regard, the governors of the two provinces said they had signed the necessary documents to dissolve the provincial councils.
Governor of the Central Province, Tikiriko Bakadua, noted that the decision to dissolve the Provincial Council was taken based on a request forwarded by the Chief Minister of the Central Province. Meanwhile, Governor of the Northwestern Province, Tisa R. Balala, noted that he had signed the documents necessary to dissolve the Provincial Council. The governors noted that the gazettes bearing these letters are due to be released.
The Indian government has expressed its displeasure over attempts made by the Sri Lankan government to amend the powers vested in the provincial councils.
During an interview with the BBC, Deputy Minister of the Indian Prime Minister's Office V. Narayanasamy noted that one country cannot take unilateral decisions on an agreement involving two countries. He adds that according to international norms, if a bilateral agreement is to be changed, then the concerned party should once again engage in discussions. Narayanasamy also noted that President Mahinda Rajapaksa had assured the Indian government that Sri Lanka would implement all clauses of the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. The Indian Deputy Minister went on to say that appointing a parliamentary select committee to discuss the 13th Amendment to the Constitution is the first step in a process aimed at reducing the powers of the provincial councils.
29 persons were injured in an accident which occurred in the Ahangama area today. According to the police, UPFA Southern Provincial Councillor Aruna Gunaratna was among those injured. A father and a son died in a fire that erupted at a house. A father and a son died in an accident which erupted at a house which produces firecrackers in the Kimbulapitiya area in Nigambo. The magisterial inquiry into the incident is scheduled to be held today. The police believe that the fire erupted at around 9:30 p.m. yesterday. The deceased have been identified as the 40-year-old head of the family and his 8-year-old son. Their remains will be kept at the house located in the Galmankada under police protection until the magisterial inquiry is concluded. In more local stories, vehicular traffic along the Gaul Road has been hampered in the Moratua area due to a protest.
According to our correspondent in the area, the protest was staged by the Old Boys Union of Prince of Wales College, Moratua, against the suspension of the school principal. Heavy traffic congestion was reported on the Gaul Road in the Moratua area due to the protest. Our correspondent noted that the police took measures to direct traffic onto a single lane.
local stories, 29 persons were injured in an accident which occurred in the Ahangam area today. According to the police, UPFA Southern Provincial Councillor Aruna Gunaratna was among those injured. The accident occurred as a result of a collision between a bus carrying garment workers and a jeep in the Kathalua junction. The police said the injured have been admitted to the Karapitia Teaching Hospital. The provincial councillor, who was also injured in the accident, has been admitted to the Karapitia Teaching Hospital. And that's all the news we have for you right now. Join us again at 1:55 for the very latest. Have a pleasant afternoon.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.